Today, I'm speedrunning Skateboard Obby, a game where you have to simply ride on a skateboard and try to complete up to 68 worlds. To save my sanity, I decided to speedrun the first 5 levels since they're the most active on speedrun.com, and some of these runs had insane placements. Make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get started with the first world. And this is World 1, so what we're going to do to start off with this one is we're going to just come up this ramp, come back down, hit the boost, hit the jump, and then we get a little bit of opening speed boost to help us keep maintaining our speed. What we're going to want to do is just keep on jumping as much as possible. The more you B-hop, the better speed you maintain. And then we're just going to want to keep on hitting Q as much as possible, just so we can get that little extra boost when we're going up hills and just to regain that speed afterwards. This pipe, nothing spectacular. There's a more effective way to do it, but I can't hit it, so I'm just not going to bother. For these ramps, what we're going to want to do is try and jump like right at the crest of the jump, just so we don't get lodged and stay in the air for too long. The main thing that you're going to want to do is just stay on the ground as much as possible. Keep your wheels just sort of moving, but when you're on flat land like this, you can just keep on jumping, and it kind of maintains your speed. If you look in the bottom right, we hover around 77 to 78. What we're not going to want to try and do is use the... you don't want to turn too sharply. The more sharp you turn, the more speed you lose, and it's not effective. So keeping this straightaway is the most effective way to go as fast as possible. So we're just going to try and keep on hitting a couple more boosts, hit this jump here, not stay in the air for too long, jump over these, and then this is one of the first of many uphill battles. It does slow you down a bit when you go up the hill, but that one wasn't too bad. We're just going to jump off of here, hit this jump a couple times, jump over these pillars. These ones aren't a kill on contact, but they can knock you off if you aren't at a good angle for it. And then this one, you can jump over that. We've got a good speed maintaining so far. I'm going to jump over these. Oh yeah, perfect jumps. Perfect jumps. We're just going to hit this twice, and then this is the one that's really going to slow us down. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Usually it slows me down a lot more. So we're just going to jump over these, and we're going to get a little speed boost from this down here. Jump over these. What we're going to try and avoid is going up the pillars as much as possible. Whenever we have an opportunity to go around it like this, we're going to take it at any possible avenue. It just saves a lot more time than just trying to jump around and just lose a whole bunch of speed as we're going up those mountains. And then we're going to jump across here. This one's really dangerous. Can I make it? No, I didn't make it, but it's okay. We can die once or twice, and the speed and the time is okay. So we're just going to do the usual and just go around it. Just make it easier. This one, nothing spectacular. There's no special jumps that you need to make. That last one would have been an excellent time saver if I didn't die when I did the jump, but I did, so it's okay. We're still making somewhat decent speed. It's not ideal. We had a really good start, so it kind of saved us regardless. We're going to want to try and avoid the ball. Hit the boost. This spot's going to slow us down a little bit, but if we can get the skip jumps up here and get back on the wooden path and then hit this jump. There we go. That was solid. I'm going to jump over here. There's nothing special about this one. It can slow you down if you don't hit it the right way, though. And then more jumps, just like normal. And then jump over this. And like so. This one, again, nothing spectacular. You just want to try and avoid the upper paths as much as possible. This pipe, there's not really a super effective skip for it. Just try and, get through it as smooth as possible. Don't run up the walls or anything like that, and you'll be fine. We'll hit these jumps up here, do a boost down here. We want to time it right so we can just get over there. There we go, not get hit by that. And we're just going to jump up here. There is a skip that we can do up here. Let's see if we can hit it. Got it. All right, sweet. That one's probably, doing those little like side jumps, probably one of the most difficult ones that I can do. But we got it that time, so we didn't have to lose any extra time. And we kind of saved a little bit than doing, the whole sweep around. For this section, we do have to go up. There's no skip to try and avoid it. We lose a little bit of speed, but we can get that back easy enough. And we're going to just jump across here like so. Hit these little mounds and keep going on a straightaway. And then we'll hit this nice and easy. And want to try and avoid going too fast because you do want to keep a steady speed for that spot so you don't end up having to stop like I did. There is a skip here, but I can't find a way to hit it effectively, so I'm just not going to bother. I'm not going to risk getting another death on it on this already semi-decent run. This one we could avoid as well. I don't know why I went up, but it's not a huge time sink anyways. I'm going to jump across these, try and keep a steady jump flow. There we go. We're just going to try and avoid the big red balls as much as possible. Let me avoid that one. Yep, we're good. And we'll go up this hill here, jump across. We're at 78%, 79%. Got a good time going. It'll probably be closer to about 6-ish minutes. I haven't been able to get anything under 6 since I've started practicing for it. But we'll see how this time goes. It's definitely been one of the smoother runs that I've had. Let's see how we get. That little hill slowed us down. And then we're just going to hit this like normal, not slow down too much. Hit another boost, and then just keep on jumping to maintain that speed. There is a skip jump along the side here, but I'm not going to risk it, and I'm just going to go to the side here. Hit this jump, boost, jump over this, hit this other boost, and then we're going to want to try and avoid the ball here. That's not good, but we didn't get hit by it, so we don't die, so we don't lose any extra time there. This one's going to be a bit painful. I'm just going to wait for it. There we go. The more times that you actually die on a run, it actually takes more time to respawn than it is to just slow down and just avoid dying altogether. Looks like we might actually get a sub 6-minute run if we're fast enough here and not get hit by the ball. We're good. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. That's good. Jump over these. Try and dodge. Oh, that's not good. That's a big slowdown. Oh, no. Looks like we're not going to get that sub 6-minute hit. There's definitely a more effective way of doing this and that I could possibly do. But we're just going to jump over these. Get around to here. It's not going to be sub 6, but we might still be able to get a decent time. Jump over here, and that is 6 minutes and 3.58 seconds. That puts us in 25th place on the overall leaderboard, which is not too bad. So now we're going to move on to World 2. Alrighty, and this is World 2. It will have the exact same sort of speed boost initially at the start that we're just going to take here. Give us some extra speed to start. And then this one will have some ice paths. They aren't anything too daunting to worry about. You just have to make sure that you don't go too fast and hit any of those little death boxes. And then we'll jump through here. This one can slow you down if you don't hit your jumps properly, but we did on that one. And then we'll jump over these, kind of stay on the ground. You want to try and avoid this ice brick. It has some really weird physics where sometimes it'll just like keep you trapped. And we get another uphill here. And there we go. And then this also brings on new fans, which will try and push you to the side. They're not anything too strong, so you can kind of just run through them like they're nothing. So then another wibbly wobbly side here. We have some slow moving platforms that we need to dodge, just like so. And then this one, we can just do some simple jumps here to avoid. Didn't have to do any exceptional skips for that one. And then we'll just keep on jumping up here and dodge you and dodge you. That was some really good timing there. I like that. Jump across here, skip that, and that. Perfect. There are the bricks that fall down on this one, but again, if you're not going that slow, you can just avoid them regardless. So we do have to go up for this one, but then we do get a speed boost to launch ourselves across at least a little bit. Hit all of these. This one's a bit unavoidable, but it's not a huge time sink. There we go, we're good. And then this one, nothing spectacular. Just try and jump so you don't have to avoid going on that little uphill stretch. Jump over two at once, hit this hill, up and over. Let's see if we can hit this. Good. There's a lot of uphill parts that slow you down, and then also a lot of like really weird spots to try and trick you up. So we can do this to skip that. Don't have to worry about any of that. And we'll hit all of these. There will be some times where I have to like kind of slow down just because I'm going a little bit too fast and I don't want to hit any of the kill bricks. So we'll jump over these. We are going to take this downward path. We're going to take the right side because the kill brick's going to the right or to the left. We're going to avoid the big ice block and jump around the left side because it's the path of least resistance. Jump over these a little bit more. This part's easy enough. It's just timing your jumps so you don't hit the cracks or you hit the kill bricks. That's all. We're going to run through here. We're going to time it so we don't have to hit the ice brick. That's not good. That's not good at all. But it's okay. That's only one death. We can still save it. We're going to wait for this to go past. And just like that. Last thing you want to do is get another death and have to wait to respawn and then regain your speed all over again. Jump down here, nothing spectacular. That was actually a pretty good time skip there. I don't usually hit that. And we'll keep jumping up over here like normal. Jump through here. There will be an ice pillar that we can dodge easy enough. And then some more moving kill bricks that are just as easy. This one's a little bit weird, but you can do it in pretty much 3 jumps. And then we have another uphill that we can't skip. Go through the pipe here. You don't want to jump there because if you jump, then you have a risk of hitting the kill brick, and you don't want that to happen. So we'll jump over here, go around the right side, even though it doesn't really matter. And then go up this hill, take a little bit of a slowdown, and then let's try and time this so we can get over this. Perfect. Didn't get hit by the ice brick again. Got some really solid time going on here. I like it. I don't want to risk losing that jump there, so I'm just going to not. This one we can just kind of go straight here. Don't have to worry about any of the moving pillars. Go up another slowdown spot. And go like this. Around the left side. That left side's clear. That was a close one, but it's okay. And then jump up here. 1, 2. Might get hit by this kill brick. We're good. Oh, that was close. I don't usually... I don't like that. And then we'll dodge the ice block again. This is an easy enough spot to jump through. Not much of a slowdown there. And then we have another curvy pillar that can slow you down, but we didn't get slowed down that time. We're all good. And then it's these sort of like jumps that really tend to slow you down, especially if you hit the corner of it. You just lose all your speed, and it's impossible to get back up fast enough. All right, and then we jump through these. Easy enough. You don't want to hit the edges of these ones because there are kill bricks on the side of it, and if you hit them, you die anyways. So what we'll do is we'll hit this. Get that little speed boost there. That was actually a solid run through. Get another speed boost here. I'm going to slow down just so I don't hit that on the way down. And we get another ice block to dodge. Perfectly timed there. Man, this run's actually going really good. I don't usually have them. Oh, we had to slow down a little bit for that one. I knew I wasn't going to make it. So let's jump up here. We're at 75%. We're actually making a really solid pace. So if we just keep this up and don't have any more deaths, we should be set for a really solid time. So let's keep jumping here. Jump across, slow down. That's the issue when you're using the base skateboard, because you have to use the base skateboard for all of your runs. It doesn't have, sometimes it won't have enough jump power to make all of those jumps at once, but that's just one of the challenges that comes with the speedrun. So simply jump over these. Oh, I did not mean to fall down there. That is not good, but it's okay. We are still making a fairly steady time, even though we've died twice. As long as I don't get any more or hit any ledges or get any super slowdowns, we should be fine. So we're going to hit that. I'm not going to risk doing the jump because sometimes the jump won't register the full speed boost and you'll end up falling too short, and then you'll just die anyways, and it's even more time wasted. So I'm just going to jump over here. These are kill brick pillars. You don't want to hit those. The ice ones aren't, but I don't really know what the ice ones do because I haven't actually hit them yet. So I'm just going to hit these like normal. Ooh, that was close. I thought I was going to hit there. You have to watch for the fans here because they can push you into the trees and sometimes push you off the map in this one specific instance. We're just, we got hit by the pillar there. That's not good. That's not good at all. It's all right. So we're just going to wait for this to go by there. Hit that. Get all of our speed back. And just hit some more jumps. We're at 95%. We could get a really solid time here. Let's just see how we do. I'm just going to hit all these sides. I don't usually hit this side. It's pretty risky, but it seemed to work that time. So we take it as we go. And we jump over these here. And then we have the one last final big jump here. I'm just going to stop for a second. That is a time of 6 minutes and 11 seconds, which puts us in 7th place. That's actually really solid. If I didn't die twice, I probably could have gotten higher. So now we're going to move on to World 3. Alrighty, and this is World 3. Once again, we do have that little speed boost, so we're just going to hit it like normal. Like that. Wasn't the fastest. Oh, I just kind of lost all that speed, but it's okay. We get most of it back anyways. It's not like it's a huge time waster if we don't. I had to slow down there because I didn't want to hit the ball. If I had have sped up there, I would have missed it. So I don't like this spot because it's kind of weird on how you go up, but it's okay. And then this one also brings on trampolines. The trampolines are okay. There will be some spots where you do have to slow down and stop entirely just so you can hit the trampoline and go up. Try and get past the red ball. We're good. I'm going to jump over these here. Hit this. We're not going to go up here. We're just going to skip and just stay down here so we don't lose any more speed. Keep hitting the boost as much as possible. Another uphill. And then a nice little downhill. We're going to hit these in 2 sequential jumps, which is nice. I'm going to stay on this left side and then hopefully dodge that. There we go. We're good. This one you can't skip. You can't go over the ledge. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on the right side instead of following the water path. And it just makes it a lot easier and a lot faster. There will be 2 water slide areas where we can skip. We just have to be very specific with how we enter it, because if we enter it the wrong way, then we end up falling off the map, and we don't want that. With that little trampoline part, you could technically just skip over it by going on the left or the right side, but I don't feel confident enough in my jumps to do it yet, so I'm just not going to. I'm going to jump over here. I'm going to perfectly dodge the red ball. Jump over these. Oh, I did not mean to hit that. It's okay though. It's okay though. We take those. We take the L's. Then we're gonna jump up here and dodge that perfectly. We have 2 speed boosts here that we're gonna hit. It doesn't give us a ton of speed. It just gives us enough so we don't lose a ton of speed going up the hill. And then for this, we're just gonna want to stay in the middle of these fans here. It's easy enough, but they can push you back. This is the one skip that we can do. We just have to simply jump over it and then land on these. That was a very, very nice jump. I don't usually hit it that well. I'm going to jump over these, skip over right half this section, then we get onto these little wood pillars, and then we have more circles with the red bricks. So we're just going to hit it in about 3 jumps there. Not perfect, but it's better than dying. So what you don't want to do is hit the mud as well. I forgot to mention that. The mud will slow you down to basically a crawl. So if you do hit that, then all of your speed just disappears. The fans in this one are pretty helpful. You can get a little bit of a boost if you go fast enough and just sort of glide over most of an objective, but not that time around. This one's nothing special. We just go down here, hit this boost. We're going to go around the left side here, slow down a little bit. And then we have another trampoline. The trampolines you don't have to actually jump on. You can just simply, oh, that's not good. We do not want that kind of slowdown, but it's okay. We make it work. Ideally, you'd want to just hit everything in a way that just makes sure that you maintain your speed, but also gives you a little bit of a speed boost in some scenarios. So like this one here, we can jump across and jump across. It maintains our speed and makes us skip over just a little bit of the next objective. So here we go. We have the next trampoline. We're going to hit that. And then we're going to hit the fans with a nice, easy way over. And then, oh, I just had to slow down a little bit there for that one. I'm just going to jump over, hit this speed boost, and then these jumps are easy enough. Slow down a little bit. Just going to keep running through like normal. We don't want to hit the spinning one. And we do have 2 more kind of slow down, just anti-slow down speed boosts, if anything. Just going to slow down, not hit the red ball there. I would much rather just slow down instead of getting hit by it and have to restart. So, and then we'll do this. We'll jump on this, get a nice little clean jump on that. There we go. Easy enough. There's another one that we can't skip. So I'm just going to, again, go around on the side and go down like normal, speed boost at the end. We're going to hit these 2 jumps here, nice and easy. And then we have these little hoops here that aren't anything spectacular, but we can do a little bit of a skip. I'm not going to do it on that one. I'm going to jump over these 2 pillars here and then hit that. Easy and clean enough. And then we'll hit all of these, nice and easy. Jump over these 2 pillars here. I don't know what the blue signifies. It doesn't seem to have any extra effect aside from looking nice, so we're just going to assume that it does nothing. So we're going to hit the speed boost. We're going to go across here. We're going to just narrowly dodge the red ball and those fans so they don't push us back or anything. Jump over here. Hit the speed boost. Slow down a little bit so we can hit these jumps. Hit that normally. And then we don't want to hit these fans because it'll just pull us right into a spinning red brick. And then another one of these slides. Doesn't really slow us down too much. And I'm going to jump. Hit that. Ooh, nice and clean. Nice and clean. I thought we were going to fall there. You do have the moving kill bricks along this area, but again, it's nice and easy. We're just going to speed boost, hit this trampoline, jump up, hit that speed boost, do a couple more jumps. We are almost done the level. We might get a sub 6 on this one, which might actually be really good for time-wise. And let's just jump over here, grab that. Ooh, we're good. And then there is another... Oh, that's not good. All right, there's another skip here. We can just go like this and jump over, dodge the red ball very narrowly. Hit that trampoline so we can get over it. You might be able to get over it without the trampoline, but I just like to do it anyways for a sense of safety. We're just going to jump over these here, make it nice and easy. Whew, man, we are motoring on this one. This is very good. And then we're going to perfectly dodge the red ball again. We're going to hit the trampoline again. That one was nice and smooth, unlike some of the other ones that we had. We're just going to jump over these here, jump across you. We're going to dodge that narrowly. Dodge that narrowly again. Oh, we're getting a sub 6 on this one. Nice. And that was 5 minutes and 40 seconds, which puts us in... That puts us in 4th place. Wow. Okay, so out of 13 people, I got 4th place with that run. That's actually really solid. So now we're going to move on to World 4. All right, and here we are on World 4. This one is actually surprisingly silent because we're in space. One thing that you'll notice is that we are missing the speed boosts. From here on out, we don't usually get them for the last 2 levels, so we're just going to do our regular jump and boost method as usual. This one is a little bit more difficult, but considering we're in space, we don't actually get any like low gravity modifiers or anything, so it's basically just the same game, only 10 times quieter, and it's a little bit more annoying than some other levels, but we manage. There's also going to be landmines on this one. I don't know what the landmines do. I'm assuming they just kind of kill you instantly, so I'm just not going to bother hitting them. It'd be nice if they gave you like a little boost in any direction that you hit it. Would be nice for time skip. We're going to hit those jumps there. These red balls, the glowing magma red balls, I have absolutely hated. These are my #1 enemy for this level specifically. We're not going to get hit by this time. There we go. Nice and easy. Not going to go up there. We're just going to dodge around the side like usual. Hit this one. There's a couple of narrow jumps that you want to watch out for. Hit this speed boost. Dodge you. Ooh, that was close. And then we're going to hit these jumps here. Slow down a little bit. Nice and smooth and easy. So no deaths yet. If we can get no deaths, we'll have a really solid time. And then we'll just jump across here for these. Nice and easy. This one's not really a huge speed boost. And then once again, we're just going to have to narrowly dodge the red ball, which we did just barely. We're going to jump across these. go across here. I'll probably turn up the game volume for this one in the editing, just because it's incredibly quiet because it's out in space. So you can't really hear a lot of the skateboard movement aside from just like the coins from hitting each checkpoint and the speed boost, because for some reason those maintain the regular volume. So we're just going to keep on hitting these. And we got another trampoline jump here. Can't really skip that one because it takes you up to the next platform and you can't avoid it. And then this side, we're just going to skip these jumps here. Just kind of narrowly miss them. There we go. Whew, that was close. And then jump over these some more. This next little bit should be nice and easy. We do have to jump over that, which makes it a little more difficult. And then slow down, dodge that. Whew, that was close. There's not really a skip on the side here. Like you could, but it doesn't really save you as much time as just, doing it normally. These jumps are the worst because they have the moving squares in the middle. So if you don't land at this very timely moment, you're just gonna perish. So we're gonna dodge you again. All right, we're making some pretty solid time on this one. We haven't really died or hit anything that's gonna. Never mind, we died, so it's gonna slow us down. We're not gonna do that this time. I don't like that there's a landmine right in the center of it. We're gonna not dodge that, and we're gonna go down again, which is not good. So we're just gonna wait for you. These red balls are my number one enemy. Whew, we just narrowly dodged that one. And we're gonna jump over here, jump across this, nice and easy. Hit that speed boost, nice and smooth. Maintaining your speed does get a little bit difficult when you have to make slowdowns unless you're hitting the absolute perfect jumps, like that one. That one's really good. And then hopefully this one. Okay, no, that one's not good. That one's not very good. But we are at almost the halfway point. We're about 6 minutes. So this will probably be maybe a 6-minute run if we're lucky. This one does take a little bit longer than some of the other levels, so. And then jump across. Actually, wait, I forgot. This one has a checkpoint mishap where it says we're at 47%, but the ending's right there. So we're just going to take that as it is, and hopefully we actually get a solid time. Ooh, okay, we don't want that. Good. Gonna jump across here, and then jump across with a 3-minute and 34-second time, which takes us to 7th place on the leaderboard. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And now we're moving on to the very last level of this video, which is World 5. All right, and this is World 5. And once again, we don't have that extra speed boost right at the start. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and start back here, hit the speed boost, and then just get some early jumps just so we can get that speed up right off the start. Once again, this is another very silent level because we are underwater for some reason this time. I don't know how we maintain the same gravity when we're floating around in the water, but we take it as we go. So we will have a couple more slowdowns. We will have some trampoline spots that we have to watch out for, and just like that, nice and easy. And then these ones we do have to avoid. That jump's a little bit difficult because you have the mud and the red spinning circle of death going around, which we don't want to die to. That was a risky jump. And then we have the fans, which somehow run underwater and manage to give us enough water pressure to push us upwards. We're going to jump down here, just narrowly dodge that one, and then do some skillful jumps along here, which is very nice. And there we go. Jump across these. A lot of this level is pretty straightforward and fairly simple, so we don't have to worry about getting very specific jumps too often. A lot of it is flat. There's not a lot of up and down areas that you have to worry about too hard. I also don't think there's any, I don't know if there's any swinging balls along this map either, so we do just have to worry about, the moving kill bricks, the mud, and then obviously just falling through the map like an idiot. And then I don't know if this one has the same issue. Oh, well, there's that. I don't know if this one has the same issue with getting the checkpoints system down. I don't know. Oh, well, that's not good. I don't know if the checkpoints are going to be 40% and you're done or whatnot, like the last one, but we'll see what happens when we get closer to the end. This one might take a little bit longer, but I don't think it'll be that much longer. I'm just going to narrowly dodge that big spinning circle. We're going to hit that, jump over you, and then get this speed boost to just barely go over. We're going to do this. That fan will try to push us out of the way, but we're not going to let it. And we're just going to jump over these like normal again. It's just dodging the fans trying to blow you off the map and into the big bad things. We do have some red swinging balls as well, my mortal enemy. Hup. Good. There we go. We're going to hit this. And like so. I don't like those ones. But we made it through first try, which is very good. We love making it through first try. And we're just going to jump over these, go over the wooden bridge. Just keep hitting the speed boost as we go down. That's going to be a big speed loss, but at least we didn't die to the red brick. I usually always die to that one, but we did not. And then we're just going to hit this trampoline. Oh, that was nice and smooth. It didn't lose too much speed there. I'm going to just jump over that. Just do some more simple jumps along here. We will have another red ball that we have to narrowly avoid. And then these ones are a little bit awkward, but again, it's not too bad. Jump over these like so. And then there's not really a big skip here, so I'm just going to go around the right side. And then we just have these. These will slow you down quite a bit because we do have to make a complete stop and go up to the next platform. But it's okay, because we'll get that speed back in no time right here. And we just missed that red ball again. Jump over these upper parts. That's nice. And then we're just going to dodge through the fans. Jump over these. And this run's actually working out pretty well. I know we've died, like, what, twice already? But it's honestly, it hasn't been too bad. Well, call that a third death, but we make it work. The time should still be okay. Obviously, if I didn't die and I was going for absolute perfect, I would probably get some better placements, and I died again, but it's okay. If we die one more time, then I'll probably restart, but we'll see what kind of time we get and go from there. Whew, that was good. Oh no, the mud's gonna slow us down. And then we'll go around here. It kind of looks like that run, that old Flash game. I think we are reaching close to the end. I think it does have that issue where the checkpoint system is wrong, I believe. Unless I'm wrong and I'm just going exceptionally slow this run. It doesn't feel like it, so we're just going to go on a limb and say that it's not. So we're just going to go just over here, hit that, dodge the red ball, jump over these, and then the exact same thing again, pretty much. And dodge you nice and easy. And then we do have to hit the fans to go over this very large kill brick. Yeah, it looks like it does have the checkpoint issue, so maybe we'll get a very solid time here. There we go. Oh, those are some nice clean jumps there. I could probably go through it again and see if I can get a better time, but honestly, you know what? Getting this like nice, raw, uncut sort of footage and just going through what a normal person would typically would go through for a run, maybe that's all you need. So we finished with a time of 4 minutes and 35.77 seconds, which puts us in 4th place on the leaderboard. And that's going to be it for everything. If you think you can beat these times, go on to speedrun.com and see if you can beat them for yourself. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.